Hey, Toby here from HealingDrummer.com, and this is our Thursday video series, video number 2, and this is the second layer of the zombie story. I love how dramatic that is, the zombie story. As I mentioned last time, I had this vision from these zombies, these dreams that came about drumming over these zombies, have them completely healed. I started drumming over people as per the instructions of my teacher, who just said, follow what you saw in the dream. Things started happening, people's lives started changing. It was really exciting. One particular woman came up to me and after just a 5-minute session on a lunch break at a training I was at, she said she had come back the next week and she said, you know, I've been suffering with an emotional condition, and it has hampered my existence for decades. And in that 5-minute drumming, it cleared, and I have not had an issue with it the entire last week. Do you mind if I tell some friends about your work and send them to you? Why not? Okay? So she refers a friend. Let's call him Bob. Bob had been HIV positive for 7 years. He'd been in full-blown AIDS for 3 years. He'd been taking the cocktails, about 14 meds twice a day. He was a mess. And Bob calls me and said, hey, you helped my friend. She said that it was like nothing she's ever experienced before. I just got back from the doctor, and he said to get my affairs in order because on the outside I have 30 days to live. That would rock anybody's world. I didn't know what to do except to tell him to come in for a session. I made no promises. I don't know what it would do, but I've seen it do amazing things with people. Let's give it a try. So, you know, as I talked to this man, I found out more of the statistics. I mean, his viral load was through the ceiling. His T-cell count was in the toilet. He didn't have a chance. As Bob Dylan would say, he was knocking on heaven's door. And I won't get into the details of his condition, just to say that it took everything that he had to get his body into my office for a treatment. He was in bed most of the time, and just that small, it was interesting because my office was very close to his apartment, but even that short distance was catastrophic for him. But he got there, we did the session, and the next day I get a phone call from him. Toby, this is Bob. Bob, what are you doing? I'm cleaning my kitchen. Well, call me when you're done. He said, no, I've been so sick, I haven't been able to clean my kitchen for 2 years. And I feel good, and I want another session. So, bottom line is we saw a positive response. He came back. Remember, he was given 30 days to live. 6 months later, he walks into his doctor's office. First of all, shocking everybody. Secondly, when they did his blood work, his T-cell count was almost 870. And his viral load was 0. Now, he was still taking some viral suppressants, okay, but he wasn't taking 14 meds twice a day, like he was with the cocktails. To this day, 10 years later, he's alive and well, doing great. He's a disc jockey in Los Angeles. And that day that he had gone to the doctor and he called me to tell him his stats, and the fact that he had survived 6 months when given 30 days and still is alive and kicking, I became a believer that day. And I committed my life to this work. I don't know what else to say. That just freaking rocked my world. So if you have any questions about the work, or you want to learn more about it, go to HealingDrummer.com and check out the website. If you have a specific question, please feel free to email me, Toby@HealingDrummer.com. I'll look forward to hearing from you. You have a great day, and